Right now, we are on one of the most beautiful roads we have ever seen in our entire lives. There is a dirt road that goes between the small town of Ironman4x4 and the Ogrobies National Park in the Northern Cape. And it is just absolutely stunning. It's just volcanic rock vistas, 360-degree beauty in all directions. It really is such a spectacular road. And I thought last time, you know, maybe it was just the light and it was just perfect, but here we are again and it's just as perfect as I remember it. It's so stunning. So we've just got a couple of k's to go to Ogrobies and the gates close at 6, so we better go. Kom jong.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back. Eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh, yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
The road between Ironman4x4 and Ogrobies is one of the most beautiful roads to drive in South Africa. We arrived at Ogrobies Falls National Park late afternoon to a lush green campsite, and it was just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, it's so lucky to be here, and I'm so glad it's calmed down a little bit. On our way here, it was 39 degrees. It was hot, and now I see it's down to like 32 degrees, which is still hot, but it doesn't feel that hot under the trees. We just arrived at the campsite. It's really nice. We haven't seen this campsite before. It's beautiful, especially in this late afternoon light, and it's got green grass everywhere, which is very cool. And I'm so excited to be here. One thing that I just can't miss is how every single place we've been in the Northern Cape, the landscape is so drastically different every couple of kilometers. And same thing here, it's a new universe. Maar ons gaan nou braai.
Be free with me.
Alti has just gone to the bathroom, and what she doesn't know is I've got a surprise for her. Tomorrow night I've booked the Gorge Cottage, so it's this cottage that overlooks the entire gorge where the Orange River flows through. We've done a lot of camping on this trip, so I think it's going to be quite special doing that on the last night. I hope she likes it. One of the best things about camping in a national park is that you often have late night visitors. Tonight it was a curious small spotted genet.
We had such a nice sleep. The trees and the shade in the camping area is really awesome. It's already like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning and it's probably like 35 degrees, but it doesn't feel like it. It really keeps it cool, and especially these lush lawns, and there's so much life. The baboons came through the campsite. They didn't make a lot of fuss. There's some dussies walking around and so much bird life. It's really amazing. I'm a little bit shocked at the fact that it's December and there's so few people. I think there are 3 cars parked here. So I don't know where you people are and why you aren't at the Ograbis National Park, but this place really needs your support. The whole of the Northern Cape can really do with some tourism. So I think you owe yourself a holiday and come to the Northern Cape. This is where you need to be. And I think now we're going to try do the gorge walk. I'm hoping that it will be some beautiful vistas and maybe we could get close to the river. Ograbis Falls National Park has many different hiking routes. Some are short and can be walked in an hour, and some can take up to 3 days to complete. The longer routes are closed between October and March because of the intense heat in this area, which can be deadly. The gorge trail to Arrow Point was much milder. The scenery was breathtaking and it felt like we were walking on a different continent.
We've just reached the end of the gorge trail, but it is amazing. It's so beautiful, it's so vast, and you can see how the Orange River cuts into the rock. It's just stunning. And then the only thing I don't like about these hikes is you've got these small little muggies that hang around your face the whole time. Maybe it's because they like good stuff, quality. But it's beautiful. You have to do this walk. It's about an hour. It's a very easy walk.
Okay, that was fun, but it is now officially 39 degrees outside and it's 12:30. And we now know from experience that from about 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, it is too hot to do anything in this Northern Cape sun. So I think we're just going to take a little drive. There's a lot of routes. There's one route that takes up to 5 or 6 hours to complete. So yeah, let's go take a drive because then we can keep the aircon on. This was our first time in the wilderness area of the park, and we were not expecting it to look like another planet. So one of the first places we just stopped, it's literally a few kilometers in, is called Moon Rock. And I think they reckon it's because it looks like the moon. It's all round and smooth. And as I understand it, look, the entire area is full of volcanic rock. So as I understand it, these top layers are so exposed to the elements that they start peeling off bit by bit because they expand and contract and the rock underneath stays cooler. So that's why these rocks are so smooth looking, like the moon, I guess. We definitely made the right call to be spending the afternoon in the car, as the heat picked up considerably.
There's a nice long 4x4 route in the park, but unfortunately you need to be more than one vehicle. But here and there you need to engage 4x4, which gets me very excited. But I just want to say it is currently 43 degrees.
The landscape kept changing and became more and more impressive as we drove. I don't even have the words to explain how amazing this place is. You do not even need to leave the country before you haven't been here. It's blown my mind up to the point where I'm not sure at this moment if I've actually been in a more beautiful park in South Africa. This has to go on everybody's to-do list. It absolutely has to. And right now we're at a little viewpoint I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's Echo Corner. I'll give it a shout just now. But down here, the river is like super calm. You can't believe it came down that Grabie's waterfall just a couple of kilometers upriver. I wish we could take the tubes and put them in the river down here. It's so peaceful. We were almost shocked to see life in this inhospitable, unearthly place.
I think there might be a reason why the park is so quiet. Because it's currently 47 degrees. I won't be surprised if it goes up to 50. 3:30 in the afternoon. 48. 49. We decided to go for a cooling swim, and we were just waiting for the relentless heat to ease up before we took the easy stroll to the main attraction in the park, the Grabie's Falls.
Okay, we didn't hit 50, but 49 is still hot enough. So now it's time for a swim. Can we please go cool down? It's already like past 5 o'clock, I think, and it's still like vuur warm. Huachisa.
Gonna stay out in the cold, where it never gets old. Gonna burn out slowly with my silver and gold. Turn my life into a circus, go from town to town. Invite everyone to see. I'm both a lion and clown. What if we start over? Get a second chance. Well, my kids read Voltaire, and attack was his defense.
Pictures don't do it justice. It's immense, it's big, and it's a lot of water. Alti,
Yeah.
I have a surprise for you.
Yeah?
Okay, but I'm going to tell you in the car.
Okay.
Do you want to know what your surprise is?
Yes. Did you book us into a chalet? So no camping?
Better than that.
The Gorge Cottage?
Yep.
The one in the pictures?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
For real?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Wow, when did you do that?
A while back.
Yo, come, let's go.
The Gorge Cottage is within the wilderness area. It is best described as a romantic cottage overlooking a wondrous gorge, and it is out of this world.
I think this is how you end off a tour of the Northern Cape. I think this is amazing. The view is just like it's to die for. It's so beautiful. Dankie.
The tour of the Northern Cape was a distinctively special trip. From views and landscapes to die for at Witza Nature Reserve, to camping in the middle of nowhere at Verneek Pan. From lazing next to the mighty Orange River at Kamkiri, to being surrounded by ancient cliffs and relaxing in the secluded oasis at Riemvasmark. There was simply no better way to end off this trip than at Grabie's Falls National Park. That completely surprised us with its unsurpassed beauty.
Stay. Stay. Stay.